This robot competed in the Big Gulp competition. He's a little overwhelmed by the prospect of the Big Gulp contest. He's a little overwhelmed. But his speed. It's just brutal. One by one, it's all going into his mouth. It didn't take long for him to finish it off. He's won the race. But the food had to be disposed of. So he went to the bathroom to defecate. When he came out, he saw Charlie. And he's helping Dave get his suction ball back. The cocky Vic was grabbed by Dave and flipped upside down. Dave managed to get the water ball. Team 2 says they've got the ball. So there's no point in playing with them anymore. But Dave didn't think so. And the ball missed. Turns out the right-handed operator didn't react. So he threw it a second time. And he knocked himself out. The whole ship was paralyzed. Lucy took him to the hospital to save his life. It was just as the shock was transmitting its energy. The doctors were about to give him an MRI. And then he was sucked in. The doctor was shocked. The man raised his finger against the wall. The next second, his finger becomes a weapon. It broke right through the wall. He even activated his shield mode. He kept attacking the police station. And then one of the aliens took advantage of the situation to escape. He accidentally jumped into a coffee cup. The ship was surrounded by police. He destroyed the car with a single finger. The brutal number 2 was ready to abandon Dave and the two of them. A sneeze leaves them on the road. At this point, they're in particular danger. A dog nearly killed them. They were also blown off the road by the cleaning lady. Number 3 was stuck to a stick of gum. Dave risked his life to save her. He got run over by a car. Luckily, there was a gap in the tire. They escaped. The two of them managed to escape. At that moment, Dave saw a humanoid spaceship. He cleverly grabbed a plastic bag. The two of them ended up hanging in front of the car. The driver activated the windscreen wipers. The two of them were scraped around. Luckily, they ended up on the shoes of the spaceship. The man reached out his hand. The next moment, he stops the car. At this point, Dave was back inside the ship. Just as number 2 tried to throw the suction ball into the sea, Dave stepped forward to take control. The ship flipped. The water balloon fell into the sea. Dave immediately led his men to take down the defecting number 2. By now, the siphon was getting stronger. But the ship only had 1% of its power left. Finally, Dave asked his team for permission. Dave got the team's approval, so they recovered the siphon. The ship fell to its knees without power. The police arrive. Charlie grabbed the cop's baton and charged the ship. And then Dave opened his big mouth. The real him came out of the lift. First he apologized and said that Earth was a good place. And the left-behind villain was put back into the ship. Everything was in perfect harmony. But the SWAT team arrived, and they arrested Dave. The ship was caught in a net. Suddenly, the ship's legs detached. A small craft was launched. All crew members were safely evacuated.